G.I. Joe Classified Series, number 69, the Arctic Bat. Let's get it. What is good, my peeps? It's the Ruckus, and I'm back at you again with another action figure review. This time we're going to dive into G.I. Joe Classified Series. We have number 69 here. You see the new style packaging. We saw it before with Rock and Roll, and it's continuing on. We're looking at the Arctic Bat, and very eagerly anticipated figure right here. That's for sure. So much so that I decided to do a full-fledged review on it. I haven't been doing many reviews on G.I. Joe Classified Series lately because, well, quite frankly, viewership on those videos has not been where I would like them to be. But the how dope this figure is, just it demanded it receives a review, and so here we are. And so let's get it started. We're going to, of course, look at this packaging. Like I said, this new style packaging with the digital render of the figure in a scene is top notch. The way how they do it now. When they first went windowless and they were coming with the artwork, I was, for me, it was no bueno. I was not impressed at all. Most of the time, I didn't even like the artwork, but this right here, this presentation is banging. You've got there on the left side of the packaging, as we look at it, the left side, that digital render, the sketch, the 3D render of the figure, and then on the right you have some artwork of the figure, and just above, going diagonal across both, you have the sketch of the accessories, and we get quite a bit with this particular figure. On one side we get the number 69, which is what this figure is. It's the 69th figure in the line, and below it there's a SKU, a GR code to what I could not tell you, and below that I believe those are the insignia designations of the specialties of the character in question, but this is an android. Opposite side, we've got some of that artwork, once again looking pretty nice. This artwork looks nice, as opposed to what we were getting prior to this new style of packaging. And then we, of course, got the G.I. Joe Classified Series logo and the number 69. Above, we've got the G.I. Joe Classified Series logo. And then the rear packaging, we've got another digital render of the figure and all of the accessories. And we get a height measurement. So they've just helped me out, so I won't have to take it. The Arctic Bat is coming in at 6.5 inches, 6.5 inches, aka 167 millimeters. And you have on the our right side, you see there's a sketch of the right hand, forearm and hand, and of course the additional head sculpt that comes with this figure. Now taking a good look at our Arctic Bat, 360-degree look, and obviously you knew it was going to be mostly molded in white, but we also have, like with the attachments there, it's a like a grayish brown. We've got blacks, we've got silvers, we've got we've got silvers on the back there. They painted the back. We'll check a look at that when we get it off the base. The chest plate, the circuitry on that is looking very striking. And yeah, I mean, it's basically the same bat that we've gotten before body-wise, but there are several aesthetic differences. The first aesthetic difference that we can talk about is this head sculpt. If you've gotten any of the previous iterations of the Bat, both the original and the Crimson Bat, you know that they didn't come with this type of this type of head sculpt that's got, for all intents and purposes, a cyclopean eye at the center, adorned by 5 red dots there. Let's see if you could see that as I tilt it up a little bit more. And yeah, you can see right away that that's definitely a different head sculpt. Now, keep in mind that it does come as an accessory, the head sculpt that we all are used to when we're, you know, talking about our bats there. So it does come with that. So that's cool. That's great that we actually get 2 head sculpts with a G.I. Joe figure. Looking at the rest of the head sculpt, you see, look what's going on down there. I mean, there's a lot of detail going on. Got the neck is molded in silver, or actually, it's probably painted in silver. Hard to tell. It may be molded in silver. I think it is. And then that chest plate. You know that the body, the torso, is molded in an off-white color, but look at that chest plate, the circuitry there. It's that blue is just striking, and then you've got the blacks painted in there. The armbands, you see, they're a separate piece there, and they're in that that grayish brown, and of course the actual the guard is molded in a flat black, and it's the same on both sides. Strangely enough, the band, it must be 2 pieces put together, because on the interior it's the same color as the band, as you could see right there. And then of course when you get down below the bicep, you've got the silver arms there, robotic. And then of course you've got the belt, which is the same color as the bands, and the border of the chest plate. You've got some grenades there on the side that's molded in gray, different color than the rest of the harness. That's vertical, actually a vertical harness. And then you see with the belt, you've got the blacks there. He's got some pouches on the sides there. They don't get any paint at all, unfortunately. And then the black band on the rear of that harness. And while we're back here, I may as well show off what's going on with the back. As you can see right there, you've got it's silver there, which is crazy because it comes with a backpack, so it won't be shown. But if you go without the backpack, trying to individualize, if you army build, it's cool that they took care of that for you by having it painted silver. And then you've got this portion right here. I guess that's some sort of maybe a power cell or something in the back there, but that's painted silver as well. So that's pretty cool. Once again, the arms molded in that silver. Some nice detail when you get down to the hands. So that's cool. The legs, they're drop down, as you could already probably see, also molded in that off-white. And then you've got thigh guards there on the right leg. It's got a holster, and it's got that same brownish color with the off-white. Keep going down. You got the boots that the bats are known for. And you've got some silver paint right there at the top of the feet for the boots. And there's the underside of those boots. So that's what our Arctic bat is looking like. Now we'll take this time out to equip our Arctic bat. First we'll kick it off with its sidearm. You see it's basically just molded in a very plasticky looking flat gray, and as you can see, it fits snugly in that holster that's on the right thigh. Next, we'll change out its left hand for this saw here, which is a pretty nice accessory there. You see, it's basically molded in that same gray plastic, but we've got some nice silver paint on both sides there. Pretty nice. Some detail right there. We've got black here where most likely is an exhaust. So yes, we will now install this. And here's what our bat looks like with that saw. Looking very nice already. Next, we have the backpack, to which the only thing you get in terms of being able to supply it, you get the pegs. It's the same backpack more or less that we've gotten with the previous bats. You have two peg holes on the inside there, as well as one right there. And all we've got is to basically port in the hand now that is being replaced with the saw. And I figure you can, if you want to go with two hands, you could put the saw in. I would assume the saw would go down here. And that's what the backpack would look like when it's attached to our Arctic bat. And what the bat lacks in attachment accessories more than makes up for chest plate accessories, as we've got one with the Cobra insignia, the Cobra symbol. We've got a battle damaged chest plate. And finally we get this, which is a pretty nice tactical type of accessory. I will of course go with this just to demonstrate, but it's really a hard decision. You want to cover up this lovely chest piece with any of them, but yeah, I'm going to just to make it official, I'm going to use this. And now here is our Arctic bat with that chest plate attachment, and yeah, that definitely changes the entire appearance of our bat. Finally, we've got the rifle that our bat comes with. And that's not the only thing. He also comes with a suppressor or silencer. So right here on the spot, we will apply that. So that's what you got. Mine is a little warped. A little hot water, cold water, or heat will take care of that. But this is what the rifle looks like. It's molded in black, and you see we've got the off-white there. It's got a bipod, which is cool, which is real cool. So you can put him in prone position snipe poses. It has a telescope up there, so it can definitely play the snipe game. And of course, it's got the band there. And now here stands our fully equipped bat, looking pretty spiffy there, if I say so myself. And now here's a comparison with our Arctic bat alongside the previous two versions of the bat. We have on our left the original bat, and of course I've got some third-party chest plate, because as I recall, the bat used to be portrayed as having a transparent chest piece, and you could see all the gears from within. So had to go secondary market. And then of course we have on our right, we've got the Crimson bat. So this would be a model that would be specially manufactured and requisitioned by the Crimson twins. And I never reviewed the Crimson bat. Like I said, I haven't been reviewing classified like I used to. I've been keeping up with them. Trust and believe, I have got a boatload of classified, and I'm thinking about doing a few batch video overviews of them, just to display them out, get them on video, just to do that. I'll think about that. Some of you guys, you can let me know if that's something you'd be interested in the comments below. But yeah, you see the different bats. They're basically the same. The two bats that are you know, that are flanking our Arctic bat. They're just different paint decos, and that's about it. And to get another visual with our Arctic bat with the standard head, we'll call it, and the Cobra insignia chest plate. So you see that right there. One thing I didn't notice until I put the head on is that there's some writing on the side of the head. It reads Arctic Polarity, or actually Arctic Polarized is what it is, which is that's for the faceplate right there, I'm assuming. So yeah, and you see I've got the rifle slung over the shoulder. Unfortunately, there's no place to store the suppressor, so it has to stay on. Another thing that's kind of unfortunate is the saw. You would think that you'd be able to peg it in on that bottom port, but the peg is too narrow. You could put it in there, and it may not move if you don't move it, but it will fall out. It's very loose, so if you're going to stick it in there, you may have to do some sticky tack. Since I've reviewed a bat before, I won't go through the articulation here because it's essentially the same. What I will do is I'll link the video of the original bat at the end, and if you want to see the articulation scheme, you could refer to that. What I will do is give you another shot of another pose, this time showing that beautiful chest plate and our Arctic bat brandishing its sidearm. And so to close out this particular review of the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series number 69, Arctic Bat. Yes, indeed. Very nice figure. It's another bat, yes, but Hasbro has blessed us with enough things that are different to distinguish it from the previous offerings that we've gotten in regards to the bats. You know, we've got this this rifle that it comes with, the head sculpt that is the standard head sculpt for this particular bat, with the head sculpt that we are familiar with as the accessory. 3 different chest plates, including the tactical one, which is just crazy banging. The saw attachment, which is great, and yeah, it's just a very, very nice figure. You'll want to army build it for sure, and yeah, there's really nothing more I can say. This is really a very nice figure, great offering. I'm glad that I've got him. I've got 3 with another one on the way, and a possible 2 later this month that I might get, so that'll be my 6. I usually do 6 and out when it comes to my army building, because for me, that's how it's done.